If you don't like your outcomes, change your behavior. You can shame these men as much as you want. You can put down these women and put down their home country. You're still going to be single. A less smart woman would choose to call them uneducated, desperate for opportunities, poverty-stricken. They're still able to get the men that don't want you.
Oh no, we were too high maintenance, but then to expect them to change their quality of life for your budget?
Hey guys, welcome back to More to Life. Before I get into it, I ask that you please like, comment, and subscribe. Also, be sure to click the notification bell to ensure that you get my videos as soon as I release them. All right, guys, I got another one for you. Let's do it.
The women who are upset with the passport bros, see, there's two ways you can handle life, right? You can either be bitter and angry at the people who have the things that you want, or you can learn from them and learn how you can obtain it for yourself. Personally, I prefer to go for option 2, because option 1 just leaves you bitter and filled with resentment, but your situation doesn't change. Whereas at least with option 2, you have a chance of actually changing your situation. If you don't like your outcomes, change your behavior. Shame these men as much as you want. You can put down these women and put down their home countries as much as you want. You're still going to be single. It's not going to make you any more desirable to these men. A smart woman would learn a thing or two from these women. A less smart woman would choose to call them uneducated, desperate for opportunities, poverty-stricken. But regardless of all of these things that you think they are, they're still able to get the men that don't want you.
Whew. She said, for all of these things that you think they are, they're still able to get the men that don't want you. And in the beginning, she said you can learn from these women. What does she believe in doing? She believes in humbling herself. For many years, guys have had to humble themselves and accept it. Well, as men in general, we have to humble ourselves. So think about it. Do you think guys just jumped up and said, you know what? I want to go all the way across to this next country to go find a woman because I want something exotic? No. That's not what was happening. And I'll be honest with you. I was like that as well. Every guy's like that. You know why guys are doing it? It's a better option, right? And women can definitely learn from it. You know what the problem is? Women here is submissive. And they're automatically think, oh man, you're bowing down. And it's wild, man. That's why I actually took a look at the Barbie movie. I'll tell you guys that. That's a perfect example. And I watched that movie and I said, wow, this is how women really feel. In that movie, Ken was with the patriarchy, right? He seen that men were taking over things in Barbie. The guy that ran Mattel was a part of the patriarchy. Ken came and did that, and he did it to impress Barbie. When really, a lot of times men do get empowered sometimes to impress women, but that's just how it is. But anyway, guys, after that movie, tons of women broke up with their man because of a Barbie movie.
Nice.
And then I even seen TikToks. Women say, oh yeah, the Ken Schmin cells are running crazy now. You know, because what it is women, they look at this fantasy. Barbie was a fantasy put in front of them. That's why they get so excited from stories and so excited from bright and flashy things, right? Because that was a picture painted in front of them. That's why women will come home and leave their man.
Women.
Psych! Will men do that? I don't think so. Men won't see a movie and get excited behind it. And I say that to break down this. Same thing with her here. She's not looking at the flashing lights and saying, okay, it's supposed to be this one way the whole time. Men are leaving for a reason. Of course, a lot of women can learn from it. But instead, they'll keep coming here, bashing the passport bros. But I always say, see, this is not about bashing women. This is about holding the line. And you can clearly see with her, she's a woman that a guy would choose in a heartbeat. Especially if she's exactly the way she presents herself. Yes, a guy would take her in a heartbeat. But anyway, guys, on to the next video.
One thing I'm not willing to sacrifice is my quality of life once I move to.
Once again, 90 Day Fiance, TV crap. Always. Let me let her finish.
One thing I'm not willing to sacrifice is my quality of life once I move to.
Immediately.
I'm gonna have a ball with this all night. Cause y'all didn't want our American asses. Oh no, we were too high maintenance.
Huh?
We wanted everything for nothing. We want y'all to buy all of our things, and we were just the gold diggers of the United States. But the most insane thought is thinking that you're going to go to another country where they barely believe in that whole 50-50. but then to expect them to change their quality of life for your budget, it ain't gonna happen.
See, first thing they do, run a 90-day fiance. What happens with these guys, right, that are going on a 90-day fiance, I think this is a lesson to the passport bros. I think passport bros that have never traveled out the country need to see what's happening on 90-day fiance. I think all of you guys should watch it and say, everything these guys are doing, I'm not going to be like that. You go outside of the country, I can tell these women can see that they're all saying, oh, these women are poor, they're like this. So if this woman's saying she lives a certain lifestyle, she doesn't want to change it, does she come across poor? No, right? Guys are going and getting these same women that this guy's dealing with. But what are guys doing? Guys are saying, you know what? This woman's like this, curving her. I will curve her so fast. That's why you guys need to watch this, because when you leave the US, there are still women that are just like the one back home.
Do it! Just do it!
And it's an example of that. You've seen it on other 90-day fiancés, and you see it on this right here now. And women use this and point the fingers right at the passport bros. Where clearly, I remember the guy that was in Dominican Republic, right? He was out there tricking on women, blowing his bread. He actually asked for money to go to Dominican Republic. But you know what he said? Women do passport bros with him. You know what this man said? He said, I'm not a passport bro. I'm independent. I don't know why they do that on me, but that's what they'll do. They're everything on us. Every guy messing up, any little schmish, a little schmidt of anything wrong guys are doing overseas, it's put on us. But you know what? We'll take it, because we've been taking it for a long time. We'll take it. And the truth will keep coming out where guys will say, no, I'm not a passport bro, right? It'll keep happening like that, because this is the way, and it's meant for men to win. Guys that are downtrodden and looked at as nothing, it's our time now. On to the next video.
You're saying that you wouldn't be with a single mother?
It wouldn't be my first option, no.
You said a millionaire wouldn't want to be with a single mother.
He can go ahead and get a girl that doesn't have a child. He'll prefer that, yes.
Men are very
different. Men are very different than women. Because when a guy comes into a woman's relationship, or a relationship with a woman, and she has a child, he's going to be expected to take care of that child to a degree. That's just how it is. You don't just get with that girl, you get with that girl and that child.
Yeah.
And here's the other thing you got to remember. If we break up, right, and I build a bond with that child, I now lose you and the child. And I can't have any type of parental rights to that child, because it's your biological child, not mine. I'm a stepfather, so I have no rights to that child. So I lose you, the child, alimony, house, 50%. So it's an L for me. It's not worth the risk.
I gotta step out.
All right.
Man, she took that one hard, boy. But Myron was right. You know, she took it hard because that's her dream. I'm not saying that she's trying to put it all on a guy. I remember seeing the show. She said that she has a successful business, so she's bringing a lot to the table. Still, a man that's a millionaire don't care about his successful business. They care about exactly what he stated. And most guys are going to think like that. What women have to understand is these guys will have to take a single mother when they have 10 other women waiting in line to get with them. These guys' options are wide open. I mean, turn around and look at 60% of men are single and childless. Some of those guys are broke. Some of those guys are rich. There's guys out there that are 6'5", millionaire, single, childless. What a man! Why would he want to get with a woman with a kid? But man, it's gonna be hard for women to get that. But anyway, guys, thanks for watching this video. And you already know it's more to life than that.
Passport bros, cash for no.